Oh, here we go.
Tits.
Oh, hey all you woke-ass skanks. So, Halloween, hey? That holiday that we here in Australia celebrate kind of, but not really. As desperate as candy companies, slutty costume stores and pedos are to make Halloween a thing, it's just not really taken off and erupted down under. Was that a sexual pun? I honestly don't know anymore. I can't tell. I just opened my mouth and let out dribble. Dribble? Drivel. Anyway, we in Australia have to live with all sorts of scary animals just waiting to kill you by injecting their deadly venom.
Hi, I'm Clementine Ford and I'm the author of Fight Like a Girl. My new book, Boys Will Be Boys, is about toxic masculinity, patriarchy, and the bonds of brotherhood, and how we as a community can work together to create a better world for all of us.
There's only so much scare you can take before you have a heart attack. Or your testicles fall off, whatevs. In fact, we even had our own half-assed version of people finding needles in food recently. Except it wasn't candy, it was strawberries.
Seen a very distressing series of events unfold relating to the tampering with strawberries. And some idiot, for his own reasons, or her reasons, has engaged in an act of sabotage, it would seem. It's not on. Possessing child pornography and financing terrorism and tampering with strawberries. It's not on.
And it wasn't specifically targeting children, and it had nothing to do with Halloween. And as I list more and more disrelations to the subject, I begin to wonder why the fuck I brought it up to begin with. So anyway, it may come as no surprise that the general spirit of Halloween is problematic as fuck, yo. Of course it is. Intersectional feminism has successfully dug its bitch claws in and pissed all over another festive holiday. In fact, is there any holiday season that isn't problematic? Whoa, brainfuck. They couldn't leave the season of rebellion, mischief and rule-breaking alone, could they? No one wants to think about the feels of the poor bastard whose house they're TPing, or their contribution to the over-sexualization of women by dressing like a sexy hooker bunny. No, they don't. They just want to break a few rules, eat some candy, dress like a slut, and watch a shit ton of scary movies with big-titted, scantily clad bitches running for their lives from killers. Actually, feminists should love horror films, with women being the predominant victims and all. So once again, Tits is here to save your day. I'm here to show you how to be woke as fuck this Halloween. That's right, if you just follow these 9 steps, you'll be the most boring, overbearing, annoying feminist of all. You're sure to have people avoiding your house completely, and if you really play this right, you may even get bitch slapped in the face and told to fuck off and mind your own business. Sound good? Why, who wouldn't want that? So let's take a look at the 9 rules guiding you towards a dumb cunt feminist Halloween. A feminist Halloween is possible, and here are the 9 ways to make it happen. Fair warning, this article reads like a smear of intersectional perioding vaginally volcanically erupted from the womb of a psycho-feminist's cunt cavern. Ew. Sorry. As a feminist, I'm not about to fold up my feminism and pack it away during the holiday season. Smashing the patriarchy while making stuffing at Thanksgiving? Sure. Canvassing at Christmas? Why not? So you can bet your you-know-what that there are ways to have a feminist Halloween too. From jack-o'-lanterns to costume shopping, decorating to trick-or-treating, there are ample opportunities to flaunt your feminism on the scariest day of the year.
Do it! Do it! Come on, kill me! I'm here! Come on! Do it now!
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? You're killing me, Smalls.
Well, I suppose you want to fuck too, do you? Come on, Bernadette. Come and fuck me.
That's it. Come on. Come on, fuck me. Come on. Fuck me. There. Now you're fucked.
Call out racist, transphobic, and otherwise problematic costumes. Cultures are not costumes, people. If you see someone wearing a costume that's racially insensitive or is guilty of cultural appropriation, discuss their choice with them. Calling out these kinds of costumes is the first step in eradicating them entirely. Yeah, nah, fuck off. If anyone comes up to me on the street and starts lecturing me on how my choice of costume is racially or culturally insensitive, I'll tell you to mind your own business. Don't get me wrong, I'm not about to paint up my face black and wear an afro wig with the intention to mock and humiliate black people, but how the fuck else am I supposed to replicate an early years Michael Jackson? You know, before the nose melting and whitening skin thing. Don't slut-shame sexy costumes. As long as a sexy, slutty outfit isn't insensitive, who cares what anyone decides to wear or not wear on Halloween? You might not like the sexy cheeseburger, sexy pumpkin, and sexy Disney's Nemo. Look it up. But no one is saying you have to dress up like a sexy version of a condiment or character. You do you, and let other people do them. Consensually. Somewhat agreed. You should be able to dress as slutty as you like. If you want to dress like a hooker with a costly drug habit, then go for it. You do it for the annual slut walk every year. So why not on Halloween? But if you seriously entertain the delusions that you're not sexualizing yourself and won't receive unwanted attention in the form of a cheeky cock erection or two, then you're kidding yourself. Wear a feminist Halloween costume. Frida Kahlo, Beyonce, Jane the Virgin, the Notorious R.B.G., Pussy Riot, Leslie Knope, Nope. Guys, there are so many fantastic feminist costumes out there, DIY or otherwise. Get creative. With the exception maybe of Beyonce, those are the shittest ideas for Halloween costumes ever. And who in the fuck is the Notorious R.B.G.? Ruth Bader Ginsburg helped create the contemporary image of a fierce, uncompromising, and gracious champion of women's rights. Okay then, but I wouldn't exactly call her notorious.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
Dress your kid up in a feminist costume. Matilda, Wonder Woman, any of the babies from Rugrats. Whether you want your big kid or your baby to have a feminist costume, there are plenty to go around. Oh, so it wasn't enough to dress yourself up as that artsy chick with the unibrow. You have to subject your children to this bullshit too. Matilda I like, but please, she's not a feminist. You're just imprinting your feminist crap onto anything and everything you can. And Rugrats? They're fucking babies, you moron. And I'm pretty sure that Reptar was an angry MGTOW. Don't discourage trick-or-treaters just because they're older. Far too many people, in my opinion, get hung up on how old, or maybe even just how tall, some trick-or-treaters are. But why should it matter? Unless these costume teenagers or older folks are actually doing something harmful, like destroying your property or picking on other children, what does it matter if you give them a Twix? Let people enjoy themselves. Ageism? Really? Now we're getting into the intersectional bullcrap part. Let kids from different neighbourhoods come to yours. Unfortunately, a good amount of xenophobia, racism and classism rears their ugly heads on Halloween when pearl-clutching parents get angry at the kids from other neighbourhoods who come and trick-or-treat in theirs. Honestly, why? Some neighbourhoods are better for trick-or-treating than others, and some kids live in apartment buildings that don't participate in Halloween festivities. There's no reason to be territorial, people, and you shouldn't discriminate based on where these children live. Just let kids be kids. Okay. Like I said, I'm not an expert on the goings-on of Halloween, but this seems a little far-fetched. We don't take too kindly to their kid kinds around these parts.
We don't take kindly to your types around here.
Well, we don't take kindly to you.
Well, we don't take kindly to folks that don't take kindly around here.
Oh, okay. Please, if this actually happens, let me know. Have you ever been denied candy because you came from the wrong side of the neighbourhood? Watch some feminist-friendly Halloween media. Practical Magic is a film about an all-female family of witches who use magic to fight an evil, abusive man. Room on the Broom is a film and a book about a friendly witch who wants to make room for all the friends she meets. The Craft is a movie about a group of teen witches who use magic to combat racism and rape culture at their school. Need I go on? What the fuck? Practical Magic is about a woman who ends up needing a man to break the curse on herself.
What would you do, Julie? What wouldn't I do for the right guy?
And The Craft is a classic example of catty backstabbing bitches who shit on the whole idea of women bonded by sisterhood, jealousy, vanity, and lips that looked like a huge gaping vagina. Not to mention that scene where Nancy tried to trick a very drunk Chris into fucking her by tricking him into thinking she was someone else. That's just classic witchy rape culture.
Sarah?
Make love to me, Chris.
Pick inclusive treats. Every kid deserves to enjoy a few treats on Halloween, regardless of whether or not they have certain allergies. While we know parents will usually help their kids sort through their Halloween candy to make sure they're safe, why not also offer some non-sweets or nut-free chocolates that anyone and everyone can enjoy? You can be the cool house with the spider rings, or maybe you hand out some cool Halloween stickers or temporary tattoos. Feminism is about inclusion after all. Ah, inclusion. We had to drop in that term somewhere in this shit list, didn't we? And not just any inclusion, candy inclusion. For fuck's sake. Maybe it is a good idea to not shove your nuts down children's throats, but did you know some kids are allergic to chocolate? How far do we have to take this inclusion thing to stay on the safe side and remain a feminist champion?
I ain't got no candy for you. No candy. Except for the right hook.
Throw a feminist Halloween party. Invite your friends over for some treats while they write letters to their senators or do some important phone banking. Carve some vagina pumpkins if you're so inclined. Host a party and ask your guests to donate to Planned Parenthood or give money to a feminist politician running for office. Invite your crafty friends to bring their feminist witchy goods to sell or trade with others. There's no end to the ways you can host a feminist Halloween party this year. Vagina pumpkins? Donate to a feminist politician? Drink from the period punch bowl? Here's an idea. Avoid the house with all the fat blue-haired gunt whales walking into it and head down the street to the one with loosely moral drunk bitches with low self-esteem and daddy issues. Or just stay the fuck home and watch some tits. Whatever. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a spooky feminist-free Halloween. Tits out.